What is up, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new season of BroCraft. So we have been doing season 1. We got to about 35 episodes on that, and then the new Bedrock update came out, and I started to realize very quickly that most of my creations and stuff in that world are broken, pretty much. So I've decided to go ahead. I just started a new world just for me to kind of, goof off in, pretty much. And I started thinking, why don't we go ahead and make another season of BroCraft? The other world's pretty much shot. I love it to death. I still have it. We may revisit it at some point in the future. But I figured, why don't we just go ahead, start a brand new world, make it a season 2, and we could work on creating this world to be, even better than the last one. And actually not be broken because of the updates and moving over. Because I made my other world on BroCraft Season 1 on the Xbox One edition, back in like 2015. So it's now 2019, and we're on the Bedrock edition, still on Xbox, but everybody can play together and everything. So this is just going to be basically a intro video to what we are expecting to be doing for the series, some different ideas that we have. We have this really cool island here that I kind of want to show you guys so we can check out, kind of show you the ideas that I have thinking about, and maybe you can suggest ideas to me too, as well as where you think would be cool to build at, put certain creations, things like that here as well. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy the series. It's going to be a lot of fun going forward. Really excited about getting you guys involved, getting different ideas going, and just having a good time with this series, man. So I want to thank you guys for watching so much. I do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. Alright, where to even begin? So, oh man, a lot of stuff. So I started about over here somewhere, and I was really trying to find a good place to build, basically. So I went into the ocean, swam over here, and I found this amazing island. It has had really radical mountains. As I was looking at it from a distance, I started seeing a bunch of lava. These mountains, of course, which we're going to explore here in just a second. But I was just swimming up on it, and I'm like, man, this place is awesome. I've seen all this stuff over here. Really cool terrain. I'm like, man, please let there be trees on it. So I got onto the land, walked over here a little bit. I set up shop immediately. I wanted to have it kind of out of the way so that whenever we do go start building stuff, it's an easy fix. I'm not attached to it. I really don't care about it. I'll just tear it down. So it's just basically a wood house. Has some furnaces in here, nothing crazy. Some food. Some just random materials in here. I've just been kind of working on getting a mine going. So that's all basically that is. But let's check out this land, guys. I want to show you this mine shaft that I've been working on. It's been very time consuming, but I have been working on it. As I've been working on it, I've been thinking more and more, man, I wish this would just be a new YouTube series that we would do to get everybody involved and, kind of check out what we've been doing here. So let's kind of look around here on the land. So nothing really fancy here. Not really flat land, but no trees growing, anything like that. So a nice little chunk of land, rock and dirt, which we can terraform easily if we want to. Here's where things start getting pretty cool, though. This is the lava that I've seen here. We got this really cool little bay going on right here. A lot of potential here. Some cool stuff here. Some mountains, all natural, baby. Some cool waterfalls. These mountain terrains that we have going on here is super cool, man. I really love this. These floating mountains, awesome. I have a lot of ideas going on here as far as what we could do. I was thinking about putting maybe a beacon here and making some really insane storage system within the walls. So you see that's pretty cool down there. But I started walking around, and then I noticed this bad boy here. This giant trench. Look at that. That's cool. So a lot of potential here, man. I'm really thinking about what we could do. Been putting a little bit of thought into it. I've been trying not to get too overwhelmed by the whole aspect of we got so much to work with here. We can do so much here. So you can see this gravel is just ready to fall on us. So some cool waterfalls. I haven't done any terraforming to the land at all. I've just been kind of walking around, checking things out, getting some ideas going. I do want this whole island, though, to be kind of self-reliant. and then kind of expand from the island once the island becomes good, you know, good enough to sustain itself, basically. I do want it to be very modern. I do want to, my idea is to kind of maybe medieval-ish villages, like cottages and stuff like that. I don't really want a very medieval look. I mean, sorry, a modern look. You can see my little mine that I had here, a temporary mine. So I like to have a, you know, a medieval-ish look with cottages, stuff like that. That kind of architecture. That's not something I've really done before in the past, so I'd like to kind of explore that a little bit. But I would like everything to be modern, and I'll show it'll be my modern over there here in just a second. But as we kind of explore over here, but you can see just great coastline, awesome little bay. You can imagine like a little ship in there, some docks and stuff. Really cool stuff. This is the area that I've been kind of just harvesting trees. There was a natural woodland here already. I just started harvesting trees, planting them, breaking them down, you know, just getting stuff basically. Little slime blocks here. Oh yeah. So this is kind of what I've been using for this area, is just planting trees, cutting them, planting trees, cutting them. I've been needing the wood really bad. You can see what I've been working on over there, which I'm excited about showing you guys. Really cool stuff for sure. If we look over here, the moon is coming up. I do like this texture pack though. Really cool. So overall, man, just a really cool little island. A lot of potential. It's very large. We can pretty much do whatever we want with it. We can just watch this sunset over here. So a lot of potential. I'm really trying not to get too overwhelmed because I got all these ideas going in my head right now of what we could do, what we can do. But it's kind of want to stay realistic at this point, get the essentials done. We need a good mine to get set up to make sure that we're good to get resources going forward, which I've been working on, which I'll show you guys. But you can see this mountain. Just absolutely beautiful, man. And that moon's coming up. But I do want to kind of have a house, not a house setup, but like maybe a home base, but more than likely like a home base. So I was thinking in here, was this here? I think it was in here. In here, have a beacon just shooting straight up. And this already, look how perfect this is. Just straight up. And have it set up to where we could just jump straight off this down into here to get to our home base automatically. And have maybe like a slime elevator or something like that that would automatically, you know, lift us back up. Or we can have a elytra launcher that would shoot us back up with our elytra. So something along those lines. Ooh, I need to be careful here. I just got done playing Apex, so I'm not used to fall damage at this time. So cool stuff. Let me go ahead and sleep in the bed really quick, and I'll give you guys a quick look at what we've been working on in our mine, and kind of give you an idea of the, you know, look that we're kind of going for, and the sense of technology, I guess you could say, or automation that we're going for as well. I want it to be very, very, very high end as far as how little work we have to put into it. You know, just sustainability as far as that goes. But you see this little entrance here. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep in the bed really quick. And whenever we wake up, I'll kind of show you guys the idea that I have going on for here. It'd just be easier to see during the daytime to kind of have an idea. But I've been trying to work little piece at a time. And I don't have a whole lot done here. There is a little bit of work here, but nothing that you guys would have missed seeing. So basically, I started off there. I started looking around, thinking, man, I really want to mine, but I don't want some big, ugly mine in the middle of everything. I kind of want it to be off to the side. But look at that, man. That is just a good chunk. So I started looking over, and I seen this little mountain over here. And I thought, hey, that's cool. So I made a little bridge. We're going to make this all worked up to have, like, support trusses and stuff like that. But basically, we just have this little bridge with some nice wood here. And then I started thinking, I really want to make this whole place just automated. I want to go for a nice look. This is very rough finish right here, but just a lot of glass, a lot of stone, a lot of wood, but in a nice way. So I do want to take you guys through kind of what we're doing here. So you see all the glass roofing. It's pretty modern looking. Here's the part of the mine. I'll kind of explain how that works. But basically, you're going to come down here into this area. And this is going to be the enchanting area, basically. So you'll have a little bookshelf with, you know, an enchantment table with bookshelves, things like that. I was thinking about getting a automatic armory going. So basically, you would stand here, and it automatically equip you with pickaxes, shovels, whatever else you need. Armor as well, just in case you run into some mobs down there in the mines. So that's all this area is going to be here. Basically, just ignore the chests and stuff. I've been using it just to have materials from what I've been getting out of the mines, things like that. Come down here. Here's where things get kind of cool. We're going to have a waterfall here. Just going to kind of build one up to come and fall over here to the side. We'll use this area here for future expansion at some point to do something with our mine. Basically, this whole little island here is just mine stuff. If you want to come over and work, it's kind of separated from the other area, the industrial area basically, but you'll come over here and this will be the big mine area. Storage systems, automatic furnaces, automatic, you know, equipment stands, enchanting places to enchant all your stuff from getting all that good, you know, level ups in the mine. So really cool area. So basically we're going to have a waterfall here and then nether area below with the storage. So basically we're going to come down here, little stairwell, stairs going down, big nether portal. You'll go into there. There's going to be an automatic storage system in there as well. So whenever you come out, you can store your nether warts, your quartz, your nether rack, things like that automatically. I'm all about automation. That's something I really want to take to the next level here in this season for sure. So we'll come down here. And underneath is where our storage system is going to be, an automatic storage system. So there's going to be a dump chest in here. We'll, you know, put all our stuff in the chest. If it's mining related, whether it's an ore, whether it's a gem, you know, anything like that, a coal, it'll automatically sort it out into the chest. Boom. If it's not that stuff, it's going to dump it onto a dump chest. So pretty straightforward. Just getting up the materials at this point to make that happen is just going to be the thing. So there's going to be a nice little bridge going across over here. And this is where a lot of the gold is going to start. So you see these, which I'll explain that here in a second. So basically this is going to be the automatic smelter, auto furnace, whatever you want to call it. So basically we're going to have these areas here running. So we're going to have one, it's hard to explain. I thought you guys seen the mine first, but there's going to be 3 lines running down into the mine, which I guess I can come over here and show you guys. And I trapped myself. So basically it's just an auto smelter here. These mine carts coming down from the mine, as you can see the mine right there, which we'll go there in a minute. It's going to automatically feed the fuel from the mine. So there area down in the mine where you can say, you know, put it in this chest. It's going to bring it up automatically to the smelter, which you will. So it's going to run along the top. As you're in the mine, I just trapped myself. Oh, God. That was dangerous. So anyway, it's going to automatically fuel everything. If you're in the mine, you're like, man, I want to go get this stuff, get it smelting while I'm still down here. You'll put it in a separate chest. It's going to run through here. Boom. And it's going to go ahead and automatically fill up all the furnaces. I know what you're thinking. That's not high enough. The furnaces will be kind of recessed down here in the ground just a little bit. So to give you a further idea of what we're doing, let's check out the actual, oh God, the mine. So this shaft right here, this rail, is going to be where we're going to get in. There's going to be a nice little depot here. You're going to hop in, click a button, boom, you're off, and you're going down here. I really always had the idea of doing a mine. If you guys remember on our season 1 of BroCraft, of the mine that we had before, it was underneath our house. You take a big twisty, you know, thing down, and it would bring you into our mine, which is very disorienting, you know, and it was just underground. So I really wanted something where it was a glass tunnel, and I love the idea of it going into the water. And as you're going in, you can see the water everywhere, and it's awesome and stuff. So that's what we have here. A lot of work, but I think it's extremely worth it. So basically, the rail to the left here is going to be going down to the mine. And then the rails here, this is where the money's at, guys. So one of these, this rail right here, is going to come down, over and down. This is going to be where it can automatically go to our storage facility from the mine. So if we're in the mine, we're like, man, we got a bunch of stuff on us. You're going to drop it into a chest. It's going to automatically come up here into the storage area and filter it automatically by itself while we're down in the mine still. So whenever we're done mining, we don't have to sit there and dump it in chest, whatever, organize it. It's already dumped. So before I come up from the mine, I'm going to dump everything in a chest, go back up, go about doing my thing, not have to worry about it. I'm really trying to make this whole, for this season and this whole world, as simple as possible. I'm just want to make sure I'm not spending a whole lot of time wasting it on storing things, organizing stuff, you know, just maintenance basically, that everything's automated enough to where I can just focus on building and creating. So this one's going to be for the storage facility. It's going to run over there underneath that little platform, store everything out. This one's going to be for the stuff that needs to get melted, basically smelted, basically. And as you can see, it's going to be running down into the mine. And then this one's going to be for the fuel. So let's hop down here. You guys are going to be able to see what I'm talking about as far as, you know, here's the area. Then boom, we're underwater just like that. See some fishes. floating around. So it was a big pain in the butt to get that done. Big pain in the butt. Had to basically take sand and dirt and stuff, make a big barricade, dig it all down, then go ahead and fill it all back in with water or let it flow. And basically you can see the dolphins and stuff. But ever since they did this update, the aquatic update, I just want to be able to look around and see. We see one coming in here. Look at him, man. He's just happy to be here. So it's really cool. Then you kind of come underground here. Still some water in the caverns. With the aquatic update, there's a lot more water underground. It was insane. Really insane. So yeah, you can see water here. But you get the basic idea, guys, of what we're kind of going for here. So to kind of break it down, we have 2 depots. One is for us, which is what this one to the right is going to be. It's going to be very simple. We're just going to hop in, boom, bank, gone, up there, done. I'm just going to make a system that whenever you get into, when it comes down, it will automatically pop you out of the minecart. It's going to basically hit like a wall right in front of you that's going to kick you out. It's going to run the minecart into a cactus. It's going to break the minecart down. It's going to go into a hopper and then go back into a chest, into a dropper, or a dispenser. So whenever you're ready, you're just going to come through here, you know, boom, click a button, minecart's going to pop up. You're ready to rock and roll. So you can see how these rails are running into this area here. Behind this area, unfortunately, is a bunch of water. Really bad. Not excited about that. So you can basically see how we're going to have it. We're going to come in here. There's going to be a chest here, 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 basically. Labeled, you know, smelt me or burn me or store me. And so before I come over here, I'll just come in here, store it up, throw it in the chest, jump in here, head up, and then we're good to go, man. It's going to be really simple, really awesome. I've been kind of going through here and just laying it out. I haven't been doing too much mining, just laying out how I want it to be. You see the mine cart rail here. So basically this is going to be pretty long down through here. So I'm just going to have a mine cart going back and forth at all times, basically just bouncing between a block and a block. I'm going to have power rails down, so it's just going to be continuous. So if I'm really far down here, all I have to do is just basically wait till that minecart comes, jump in, and then it's just going to take me back automatically. Not have to worry about it. So it's just a basic automatic taxi system. I don't have to sit there and call for it or anything like that. It's just going back and forth at all times. So I may have to wait a second for it to come back, but it'll be quicker in the long haul, especially when this thing is super long. So that's basically the mine, man. So just going for that nice design. We have the rails, going for the wood floors. I'm wanting to do a glass ceiling. Because there's a lot of water. I can't even talk, man. There's a lot of water up above us, so I like to kind of experience that a little bit being down in here. We may do some more renovations as well, but right now it's just kind of a work area, so I'm not too worried about actually putting a lot of time and effort into it. But our main goal right now is to make sure that we get this functional. So I think what we're going to be doing for the next episode is working on the mine some more, getting that going. Also fleshing more of this out up here. This is going to be a lot of our time for the next couple episodes, is working on this stuff. So getting this area a little bit more fleshed out, brainstorming things like that, getting this waterfall built, fleshing more of this stuff out, the whole nether entrance, things like that, the storage area, the furnace area, the enchantment area. So this is a big project here, guys. So I really want to make this whole season a lot about doing projects around. We're going to bust on this. If we start to get a little bit, you know, we may go over somewhere else, work on something around this area, but I just don't want to get too split up. I want to kind of do a project and episode, basically, and kind of get it finalized. And as we go through, we'll do little updates here and there, so the whole episode's not just, you know, one thing. So we'll kind of go through and add things as well. So I do want to do something for you guys. So the last season that we had a love garden, like Stampy's Love Garden. He's another YouTuber that does Minecraft videos as well. I used to watch a lot of his older stuff. I really love it. I've been kind of going back through now recently and rewatching his stuff. So I would like to go ahead and do something similar to that. We used to have a love garden, had a big heart, flowers, torches, and every episode I would add somebody to that garden as basically a thank you for subscribing to the channel. So I want to do something similar to that. I would like to start a love garden, but not called a love garden, something else. and I want to kind of determine where to put that at, basically. So I think next episode we're going to work that out, flesh that area out as well, just so every single episode, you know, we'll go over there. One of the first things we'll do, add somebody to the, you know, the garden, whatever we decide to call it, which I think would be really cool, and just pay homage to you guys as well for just supporting the channel and just building a cool community where we can all talk and hang out. So that's kind of what I'm planning on doing right now. This whole map, this whole area, this whole island is very much in its infancy at this point. This episode is basically me just brainstorming some ideas with you guys, talking it out, explaining what we're kind of going for. I'm really excited about it. I mean, I had a great time in our first season that we did. I do want to take this one, you know, a lot more seriously than I did the other one. The biggest thing that I killed myself on the last episode, as I kind of just sit here and talk to you guys, is I took on too many big projects too early on. I didn't take smaller projects up and build up. I immediately went for the kill shot, and I started building automatic storage systems, and not just little ones, but like ones for every single item of the game. So right out of the gate, I needed like 15,000 iron. I got burnt out really quickly. So you can see how cool that mine is just kind of going down in there. But I really just want to build this whole island up, make it completely functional, and just a powerhouse island. And then we can start to expand out a little bit farther and make different areas. That's something we wanted to do in the other map, was make different areas. But it's kind of almost pointless now because the Bedrock's the new edition. So anything on the Xbox edition is pretty much broken at this point in that world. Which I hate to say it, I loved it. We had some cool things coming out, like the Hunger Games area. We were working on a Harry Potter adventure map. Yeah, I was starting to work on a like life-size Harry Potter world, where you can go into like the Quidditch area or Hogwarts and stuff. And, you know, and I was trying to make it into a almost its own little mini game, but there'll be fine books and stuff. So I have a lot of things like that I'm wanting to do besides just this, but those are gonna be future projects, of course. And we'll kind of just go from there, though. And I think what we'll do going forward, instead of having, you know, BroCraft Season 3 with a completely new seed, we may do like BroCraft Season 3, but I'll have a train station set up. So it'll be like BroCraft Season 2, and it'll bring us back to this island. Or I'll go into the train station, it'll be like BroCraft Season 3, and it'll bring us over to this island. I wish we could do that for BroCraft Season 1. Would be cool, but that's on a separate seed entirely. So that's unfortunate, but that's just where we're at right now, guys. But those are my ideas that I have. I am planning on getting some friends in here. I'm going to build them like a little hotel, or maybe some hobbit holes and stuff for them to kind of stay and hang out. So we'll be getting them involved as well. They'll be building some stuff. We'll kind of check in on them every once in a while and see what they got going on. So those are all the ideas that I currently have at this time. We're going to keep looking around a little bit, get some more ideas. A lot of cool stuff, though. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments below, as always. I really want to make this very community-oriented season. Really talk to you guys, get some ideas going. A lot of times you guys have way better ideas than I do. I'm just a guy, you know. So again, thank you guys for watching so much. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys on episode 2 of BroCraft Season 2. Are you kidding me? Now, I know there's a lot of CGI. Most of the stuff CGI. It's animated, per se, but it looks good as hell. It looks like the Jungle Book. Disney is redoing a lot of stuff, live action. But I cannot believe this is real. I can't. I watched the trailer earlier. It's amazing. I was just mind blown. I couldn't believe it. I was getting goosebumps all over myself. It was ridiculous. I should not be allowed to get goosebumps in the places I... Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Let's check it out. This is a childhood dream, man. I remember growing up watching the Lion King movies, you know, 1, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, whatever the hell. They kept getting weird after that. But this is amazing. I mean, I'm excited for them to be going back. If any movie Disney has deserves to get, you know, rebooted in this way, it's the Lion King. Hell yeah. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play this puppy. Let's break it down. As always, there's a lot of shit that I miss. I was just so in awe. I seen it. I came in here and I was like, let's bang this bad boy out. So let's go ahead and check this thing out. We're gonna break it down. I'll actually be paying attention this time.